Tension builds early as Liyanage and Dai explore the depths of the Slav defense barrier variation in Asian Individual Chess Championships 2025 Open Round 6. On d4. On d5. Knight f3. Knight f6. On c4. Threatening pawn takes d5. On c6 played by Dai entered in Slav defense barrier variation. Knight bd2. Bishop f5. Knight h4. Threatening knight takes f5. Bishop c8 played by Dai. On e3. On g6. On b3. Bishop g7. Bishop b2. King castled kingside. Bishop d3. On c5 it is novelty move. On takes c5. Knight a6. King castled kingside. Knight takes c5. Bishop e2. On b6. On b4. Threatening pawn takes c5. Knight e6 played by Dai. Knight hf3. On a5. On a3. Bishop b7. Queen b3. On a4. Threatening pawn takes b3. Queen a2 played by Liyanage. Queen d7. Rook fd1. Rook fd8. Rook ac1. Rook ac8. Knight d4. On takes c4. Bishop takes c4. Bishop d5. Queen b1. Knight takes d4. Bishop takes d4. Rook takes c4. Rook takes c4. Bishop takes c4. Knight takes c4. Knight g4. Stop here and find the strongest move for Liyanage. On h3 is the right idea because knight takes f2. King takes f2. On e5. Knight takes e5. Bishop takes e5. Queen e4 position is equal. Let's analyze the main line. Knight g4. Dai is planning to play. On e5. Knight takes b6. Queen d6. Knight c4. Queen d5. Knight takes e5. Knight takes e5 and dominate the board. Knight takes b6. Slightly worse move played by Liyanage. Queen d6. On h3. Threatening pawn takes g4. Knight takes f2 played by Dai. King takes f2. On e5. Threatening pawn takes d4. Knight c4 played by Liyanage. Queen f6 check. King g1. Threatening bishop takes e5. On takes d4 played by Dai. Queen d3. Queen c6. Knight d2. Bishop f6. Threatening pawn takes e3. Knight e4 played by Liyanage. Liyanage intends to play. On b5. Queen b6. Knight takes f6 check. Queen takes f6. On takes d4 and put immense pressure on the opponent. Bishop e5 played by Dai. Knight c5. Queen f6. Queen e4. King g7. Take a moment to spot the best move for Liyanage. Queen f3 is a strong choice, since Queen g5. King f1. On h5. Rook d3. King g8. On g4 position is equal. Let's analyze the main game. King g7. Threatening pawn takes e3. King h1 creates serious weaknesses in the position. Played by Liyanage. Pawn takes e3. Rook e1. Bishop g3. Rook g1. Queen f2. Dai might go for. Queen takes g1 check. King takes g1. Rook d1 mate and increase their advantage significantly. Knight d3 played by Liyanage. Threatening knight takes f2. Rook takes d3 played by Dai. Queen takes d3. On e2. Queen c3 check. On f6 victory for Dai after a hard-fought battle. Liyanage resigned, conceding the game.